Someone is getting ready to marry you, but my beloved child, don't skip this. Something huge is waiting for you. What I'm about to reveal will make your heart race, because the truth has been quietly building behind your back. There's someone who's been planning something sacred, something that involves your name, your presence, and your destiny. They've imagined walking toward you, dressed for a moment that feels like heaven itself. Every detail, the ring, the vows, the flowers, has been crafted with your energy in mind. But there's one thing they haven't told you yet, and it's the reason this message found you now. Stay till the end. You're standing on the edge of a revelation that will shift your entire timeline. This person isn't just falling in love, they're preparing for a lifetime, but something inside them hesitates. It's not doubt. It's fear, fear that they might lose you before they even get to confess it all. You've been feeling their pull lately, haven't you? Those moments where your chest tightens out of nowhere, where a sudden calm rushes through you at night. That's not coincidence. That's their soul whispering your name in prayer, hoping heaven will guide them before it's too late. They have been watching your light rise again, after everything that tried to break you. They've seen your silence turn into strength, your tears into gold. And deep inside, they've made a decision. If destiny gives one more sign, they're ready to risk everything for you. Archangel Michael says your name has been placed into the energy of a divine promise. There's movement in the heavens right now, aligning two paths that were once far apart. The alignment is rare, like a star passing through a sacred point only once in a lifetime. Don't scroll away. This is that moment where truth begins to reveal itself. You might think this person is distant or unaware, but in secret, they're making choices that lead them closer to your name, your city, your door. They're speaking about you to someone older, someone trusted, a mentor, a parent, or even an angelic guide. They've been holding a secret that aches. They already chose you in their heart. But they can't step forward until one chain from their past is broken, and that chain is snapping even as you hear these words. You've been feeling a strange calm lately, haven't you? Like something invisible is clearing the air around you. That's the sign of divine movement. Their hesitation is dissolving, and the universe is preparing the stage for a reunion written long before either of you arrived here. Don't skip. This isn't just about love, it's about alignment. You two are mirrors carrying the same spiritual code. That's why every time you try to move on, something inside refuses. It's not obsession, it's divine attachment that refuses to die before completion. Someone around you already knows about this connection. They've seen how you look when your name is mentioned with theirs. They've whispered, "It's obvious," because the energy between you both is impossible to hide anymore. Archangel Michael says the waiting season is closing. A date will soon appear, one ordinary morning, one sudden call, one unexpected message. It will carry the first ripple of what's to come, a conversation that begins with nervous laughter and ends with a trembling confession. This person has rehearsed the moment 1,000 times. They've stood in front of mirrors, speaking your name softly, imagining how you'd react. But there's still something they need to release, the guilt of once running when they should have stayed. That's why heaven intervened now. Don't scroll. There's still one truth you need to hear. The reason this person delayed isn't because they didn't care, it's because divine timing had to mature them. They had to lose something first, something that taught them how fragile love becomes when pride leads. They've been dreaming of you lately, vivid dreams that feel more real than life itself. Each time they wake, there's a pulse behind their ribs that whispers your name like a vow. They can't explain it, but they're finally ready to obey it. The one who's preparing to marry you isn't doing it out of desire, it's out of destiny. They've seen a vision that changed everything. In that vision, they saw you dressed in light, smiling in forgiveness, saying, "I was waiting for you to remember." Now their life is shifting rapidly. Invitations are being designed, words are being written, and energy is being exchanged between heaven and earth. You might not see it yet, but your name is already in the air of celebration. Stay till the end. Because before this story reaches its full bloom, one test will appear. It will seem like another person suddenly enters your life with charm and comfort. But they are only a decoy, a test to see if your heart recognizes truth over imitation. Archangel Michael is placing divine clarity into your path. You'll feel it as a sudden warmth through your chest, a moment of deep knowing. When it happens, trust it. That will be your cue to wait just a little longer, because the one meant for you is about to take their first real step. Their fear is gone. Their soul is awake. And soon, their voice will reach you, trembling, honest, ready to rebuild the bridge between what was broken and what was promised. They're not just coming back, they're coming ready. Ready to love you with stability. Ready to protect what once shattered. Ready to create something eternal. Don't skip this final part, my beloved child. The universe doesn't send this message twice. This is your confirmation that the waiting wasn't wasted, it was preparation. The delay wasn't denial, it was transformation. They've been saving something, maybe a ring, a letter, or an unsent message. And when it finally arrives, you'll know this was the moment heaven began writing the first page of your next chapter. Stay till the end. Because the one who is getting ready to marry you is finally ready to love you the way heaven intended. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't skip this moment. Something powerful is unfolding behind the scenes, and heaven chose you to witness it. The person meant for you has finally stepped out of confusion and into divine direction. Their heart, once guarded and afraid, now beats only for one truth: your name. You've been feeling an unusual calm lately, haven't you? That sudden peace that appears out of nowhere, that sense of being watched over. It's because this person's soul has begun calling yours again, not through words, but through energy. They're manifesting your presence every night before sleep, whispering your name into the quiet. Stay till the end. The energy is rising as the two timelines finally start to merge. Their steps are being ordered toward you, one sign after another guiding them closer. What's about to happen will feel like fate itself knocking softly on your heart. You've crossed their thoughts at random hours, when they drive, when they read, when they close their eyes. They keep seeing your face in reflections, your name on screens, your voice echoing in songs. These aren't coincidences. This is heaven's way of making sure they don't forget what's divine between you. They once tried to run from the feeling, to bury it under logic and distraction. But no matter how far they went, something sacred kept pulling them back. That's how powerful your bond is, invisible, unbreakable, written long before you both took your first breath. Archangel Michael says, this is a holy preparation season. The one you're meant to unite with is clearing the path, removing old attachments, ending toxic cycles, and making space for divine connection. They may look distant now, but inside, they're already choosing you again and again. Don't scroll away. You might feel their energy in subtle waves, warmth over your spine, goosebumps on your arms, a sudden thought that won't leave. That's their soul touching yours, checking if your heart is still open. And heaven confirms it is. That's why this message found you, because the time to align has begun. You're not imagining the signs. You're reading the language of destiny. You were never forgotten. Even during their silence, they carried you in quiet corners of their life. When they laughed with others, it was your memory that made their smile real. When they cried alone, it was your name that slipped through their trembling lips. This love wasn't meant to break you, it was meant to awaken you. Every heartbreak was part of your training, refining you for something purer and unshakable. You were never being punished, you were being positioned for the right return. Don't skip, my beloved child. The energy of reunion is glowing around you like soft gold. This isn't random timing, it's divine choreography. The delays, the distance, the confusion, all of it was preparing the two of you to love with full understanding. Archangel Michael whispers, this is your confirmation. You are seen. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. And even now, the one who once hesitated is writing their next message to you, searching for courage in every breath. They've spoken to someone about you, a trusted soul who carries spiritual wisdom. The advice they received was clear: go back, and don't let pride destroy destiny. Since then, their heart has been restless. Every plan feels incomplete without you in it. The way heaven works is mysterious, yet perfect. You think it's coincidence that you saw their initials today, or that familiar scent brushed past you in the wind? No, it's the universe weaving your story together. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something miraculous is aligning. A phone will buzz. A message will appear. And it will carry the tone you've been waiting to hear: sincerity, peace, and apology. You won't need to chase. This time, they'll come to you with truth, not confusion. With devotion, not delay. With peace, not panic. Right now, they're standing in front of their mirror, holding something meant for you, maybe a letter, a gift, or even a ring that's been kept hidden. They're waiting for the perfect moment to appear, because deep down, they know it has to feel divine. Heaven is watching every move. The signs are not random. You might see repeating numbers, or feel warmth near your chest when you think of them. That's how Archangel Michael confirms the connection is protected. Don't scroll, because the breakthrough is near. The bond between you is about to be sealed in ways you never imagined. You'll soon see clarity where confusion once lived. The universe is whispering your names together in one breath. Destiny isn't delayed, it's about to deliver. Their fear is dissolving, their courage returning. The silence that once haunted you will soon become music again. This is the season when everything lost begins to bloom. You are not chasing, you are attracting. You are not forgotten, you are remembered. You are not waiting, you are being aligned. Stay till the end, my beloved child. What's coming next isn't another heartbreak, it's divine union in motion. You'll know it's real because it will bring peace, not confusion. The one who's getting ready to marry you is not only preparing for a ceremony, they're preparing to protect, honor, and cherish you for life. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't move, don't scroll, because the part you're about to hear will shake your soul in the best way possible. Something huge is already in motion, something written long before you were even ready for it. The energy of a divine union is swirling around your name, and heaven is whispering, it's time. The person preparing to marry you has crossed a threshold of fear. They are no longer questioning what they feel, they are certain. Their heart beats with your rhythm, their breath syncs with your energy, and every thought leads back to you, like an echo that refuses to fade. Stay till the end. This is the moment when destiny begins to breathe louder. They've been having dreams, vivid ones, where you appear in light, smiling, reaching your hand toward them. Every time they wake, their first instinct is to find you. But the divine has been holding them back for one final test of readiness. Heaven is rearranging their steps right now. Phone calls are being missed, meetings are shifting, plans are breaking, not by accident, but by divine intervention. Because the path they once walked alone is being redirected back to where it always belonged, toward you. This is no ordinary connection. It's magnetic, ancient, spiritual. Even when miles separate you, the bond remains unshaken. And lately, the pull has grown stronger. They've begun to see your name in random places, your reflection in passing glass, your energy in familiar songs. Every sign screams one truth: you are their person. Archangel Michael says their hesitation has melted. They no longer wish to run from fate. They're ready to come forward with the kind of love that builds, not breaks. Their soul has been purified through every pain they've endured, and now, they're standing before heaven saying, "I'm ready. Don't skip this. You've waited long enough, and heaven is rewarding that patience." Everything that once confused them now makes sense. You weren't a coincidence, you were the turning point their soul needed to find peace. Something in your energy healed them. That's why they can't forget you. Even in the silence, they've been talking to you in spirit, apologizing, thanking, confessing. Their higher self has been reaching for you long before their physical body could. There's movement coming in their reality. You may notice strange signs in your own, like numbers repeating, sudden messages about weddings, songs that speak your story. The universe is mirroring what's happening in their heart. They've made a vow in silence, and soon, that vow will find its voice. Stay till the end, because the twist you're about to feel will surprise you. Someone close to them has been guiding them back to you, a family member, a friend, maybe even an angel in disguise. They spoke about your heart, your strength, your purity. And that conversation shifted everything. They realized love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be pure. And the purest thing they've ever known is you. Archangel Michael whispers, divine order has begun. The alignment is not waiting for approval, it's happening right now. Somewhere in another room, your name is being spoken softly, lovingly, with the kind of tone that feels like forever. They've replayed every memory of you like sacred film reels in their mind. The laughter, the little gestures, the way you looked at them once when you thought they weren't watching, all of it lingers. And with every thought, they realize they're still deeply in love. This realization hit them like lightning, sudden, undeniable, unstoppable. And once it struck, there was no turning back. You became their reason to move, their reason to believe, their reason to start over. Don't scroll, my beloved child. The universe has already begun placing opportunities in your timeline to meet again. You'll notice it through the smallest coincidences: a mutual friend mentioning their name, a sudden dream that feels too real, a place that pulls your heart for no reason. These are divine breadcrumbs leading you closer to reunion. Heaven is not delaying anymore. You've both paid your karmic dues, you've both learned your lessons, and now your souls are ready to merge in peace. They have something in their possession that carries your energy, maybe a photograph, a piece of jewelry, or a written note. They keep it safe, hidden, almost sacred. Because whenever they hold it, they feel home. They whisper to that object, promising, soon. And heaven hears every word. That's why you're feeling a surge of emotion lately, joy one moment, tears the next. That's your soul responding to theirs. Don't skip this. The timing you've been praying for is now. The separation was never punishment, it was purification. And now, your energy is pure enough to handle what's coming, a love stable enough to last lifetimes. Archangel Michael says the bridge between you is now glowing with golden light. Every day from here, the distance shortens, the fear fades, and the purpose grows clearer. You will meet again, not as strangers, but as souls who finally remember why they found each other. Stay till the end, because the final act is already written in heaven. You will recognize them not by appearance, but by peace. When you see them, time will slow. The world will hush. Every wound, every delay, every silent night will make sense in one instant. They won't say much at first, just your name. But that single word will carry years of emotion. And in that moment, you'll know this was always meant to happen. The person getting ready to marry you is not preparing out of pressure, but promise. They've seen what life feels like without you, empty, colorless, incomplete. And now, they're ready to build a world that feels like you, steady, warm, and eternal. Don't move. Don't doubt. The divine has already signed the papers in heaven. What was delayed on earth is being released right now. The countdown has begun, my beloved child. You're not waiting anymore, you're walking toward destiny. Each step you take now carries divine favor. Each breath brings them closer. And when it finally happens, it won't feel like a surprise, it will feel like coming home after lifetimes of searching. Because the truth is simple, someone is not just getting ready to marry you. They're getting ready to never let you go again. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't scroll. Don't blink. The moment you're living right now is sacred. This is where destiny begins to reveal what it's been hiding. You may not see it yet, but every delay, every silence, Every tear you've cried was writing the story of this exact moment. The person preparing to marry you isn't someone random. They are the one heaven handpicked for your soul. Their spirit has been walking in circles, restless and searching, but every path keeps leading back to you. That's why this message found you, because they've finally reached the turning point. Stay till the end. Something massive is unfolding behind closed doors. They've begun speaking about you again, not with uncertainty this time, but with a new kind of confidence. The people around them can feel it too. There's a glow when your name is mentioned, a softness when your memory returns. They're ready, my child. Ready to step into the future they once feared. Ready to honor the connection they once ran from. Ready to love you the way heaven always intended. For months, they carried guilt like a shadow. They replayed every mistake, every missed chance, every word they wished they could take back. But Archangel Michael says that guilt has now turned into awakening. They've stopped fighting what their heart already knows. You're the one. Don't skip this part. Their transformation wasn't easy. They had to lose control to find purpose. They had to be broken before they could understand what it means to truly love. And now, every broken piece in them glows with your memory, forming the map that leads back to you. They're not the same person who left. They're wiser, calmer, and more aware. They've learned that real love isn't loud, it's steady. It's not perfect, it's patient. And in that patience, they found you waiting, not in bitterness, but in quiet grace. Heaven noticed that. That's why this alignment was approved. Your love was tested not to destroy, but to strengthen. And now, your season of waiting is transforming into a season of receiving. The signs have already started, haven't they? Sudden flashes of their name, unexpected dreams, or that strange feeling that they're thinking of you again. Those are not coincidences. Those are divine reminders that the connection has reignited. Don't scroll. The universe is whispering clues in your path, a familiar song, a repeating time on the clock, or even a stranger saying something that sounds like your story. Each sign is heaven's way of saying, they're coming. Right now, they're standing at a crossroads, but their choice is clear. They're not choosing comfort. They're choosing you. Even if it means facing judgment, distance, or pride, they'll cross it all. Because love this pure doesn't disappear, it transforms, waits, and then returns stronger than ever. Archangel Michael says the energy between you has stabilized. The storm has ended. The waters have calmed. And in that calmness, love can finally take form again. You may have doubted this connection in the dark, but heaven never did. Even when it looked over, it was only being rewritten. The contract between your souls has never been void, it was simply updated for divine timing. They're preparing something, not just an event, but a confession. A message that carries years of silence. It might not come in the form you expect. It may come through an old picture, a song, a subtle signal that shakes your core. But when it arrives, you'll know it's meant for you. Don't skip. Every vibration in your spirit right now is confirmation. You're not imagining this, your soul is responding to their energy. The reason your chest feels heavy sometimes, the reason you sense something coming, it's the magnetic pull of divine union awakening again. Archangel Michael stands between you both, clearing every obstacle. No one can interfere with what heaven has ordained. Not distance, not pride, not circumstance, because the script was written in light, not ink. They've been in deep reflection lately. Sitting quietly, thinking about what matters most. And in every scenario, your face returns. They've realized they don't want a temporary distraction, they want a forever foundation. Their family or friends might sense it too. Someone around them has even noticed the glow in their eyes when they speak about love. They may not say your name aloud, but everyone close knows who holds their heart. Don't scroll, my beloved child. You're being pulled into alignment right now. Things may look still, but the spiritual world is roaring with movement. You're being prepared for a call, a message, or a meeting that will feel both ordinary and miraculous. Heaven doesn't repeat moments like this. When the energy opens, everything begins to unfold faster, emotions, memories, choices, all moving toward completion. You are closer than you realize. They might reach out timidly at first, unsure how you'll react. Don't let your fear speak louder than your heart. Their vulnerability will be real, trembling words, nervous laughter, honest eyes. That's how you'll know it's divine. They will tell you the truth about why they stayed silent, about what they learned, about how losing you changed everything. And in that moment, healing will begin. Stay till the end. The love story heaven wrote for you is not tragic, it's triumphant. The same pain that once broke you is becoming the foundation for your forever. This time, it won't end in distance, it will begin in peace. Archangel Michael says, stand still. Don't chase. Don't doubt. The one preparing to marry you is being guided home, step by step. The winds have shifted, the light has changed, and heaven is watching in stillness. The next chapter isn't about waiting, it's about welcoming. You don't need to search anymore, what's meant for you is already searching for you. You will see it soon, in a sudden message, a face you thought you'd never see again, or a voice that trembles just saying your name. That's when you'll know this was never fantasy, it was prophecy. And when that day arrives, you'll understand that the one preparing to marry you didn't just choose you, heaven chose you both for this divine reunion. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.